Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Shumna Feris Nasution, with student identification number 2024-32077 from Information System Major for Artificial Intelligence lesson. So, today I will explain the main parts of our practical report on forward chaining and backward chaining, focusing on the implementation process in Google Colab. My presentation will cover 4 sections, which is initialization of knowledge base, method, and then forward chaining process, and then UI checkbox and input manual feedback. So we are going to see the code. The first step is in initializing the knowledge base, which acts as the brain of the expert system. In my program, the knowledge base is represented as a Python dictionary that stores training recommendation and their related conditions. Each rule has a key representing the training name, for example, data analyst basic training, and a value containing a set of indicators or skill required, such as interest in data, mastering Excel, and having enough logical thinking. So the system works by checking if the user's input indicators match all the conditions in one of the rules. If the indicators match, the training will be recommended. In addition, all valid indicators are collected into set valid indicators, which ensure there are no duplicates and helps validate user input later. This part establishes the foundation of the reasoning system, just like defining what the system knows before making any decision. The second is the method. There are two important functions here, which is of validation input or input validation and forward chaining, which runs the reasoning process. The input validation function checks whether the indicators entered by the user are recognized by the system. If an invalid indicator is found, it displays a warning and then stops the process. Then the forward chaining function performs the reasoning itself. It starts from the known facts, that is, the user's indicator, are compares them to each rule in the knowledge base. If all the required indicators of a rule are found in the user's input, the system concludes that the training is suitable and adds it to the list of recommendations. This function also records every rule check and the iteration count, so we can trace the reasoning steps later. And then the third one is forward chaining process. In this part, we simulate the reasoning process by providing test input, for example, minat data, kuasai Excel, logika cukup, which means interested in data, mastering Excel, and having enough logic. After validation, the system runs the forward chaining function. It checks each rule one by one, identified which trainings match the user indicators. Finally, the system runs the displays several results: the recommended training, the total number of reasoning iteration, the list of all rules that were checked, and any new facts or conclusions that were inferred. This process shows how the system can automatically generate logical conclusions based on a set of initial facts, which is the core concept of forward chaining. And then the last one is UI checkbox and input manual fallback. Here we use Google Colab widgets to create an interactive interface using checkbox and buttons. Each checkbox represents one valid indicator, allowing users to select their skills or interests easily without typing manually. When the user clicks the process recommendation, the system collects all selected indicators and runs the forward chaining process automatically. The results, including recommendation and interface trace, are displayed on the screen. However, if the notebook environment does not support interactive widgets, the program automatically switches to manual fallback mode. In this mode, users can type their indicators directly, separated by commas. The system then processes them in the same way. This makes the system flexible and usable in both interactive and non-interactive environment. In summary, this practical exercise demonstrates how expert the system use rule-based reasoning to make intelligent decisions through the step of initializing the knowledge base, validating inputs, running the forward chaining process, and creating an interactive user interface. We can better understand how artificial intelligence systems draw conclusions logically, just like human reasoning. Thank you for your attention.